I thought you were... Take care.
Quite the lady. Damn me. What? Stay sharp out there. See you.
I've keep your wits up.
I exiles.
I remember.
You and the road.
Ready, exile? You have been captured, beast. You will be a survivor, or you will be food.
Oh wow, I just realized I've been talking this whole time and my mic was muted. Oh, that's terrible. That is absolutely terrible. Well, I'm a genius. Yeah, it's talking about how I couldn't see the mouse on the screen and talking about all the food I've been making lately. I mean, I guess that makes it pretty easy for me to repeat myself, but... Well, somebody's online really quick. Do I need to do anything here? I don't think so. Oh, there is. Just the hunting. Guess I should finish the hunting so Einhar's happy. So need to change. Not gonna pick up absolutely everything, so there we go. Attack speed for the projectiles. Yeah, as girlfriend after the last video, she was about to come home and I wanted to make her something kind of special. So I made a cream of broccoli from scratch and it turned out really, really well. The only way I think I could have done it better is if I had let the broth simmer with a bunch of bay leaves and like maybe some beef or chicken bones just to get a little bit more flavor into it, but I just used pre-made chicken and vegetable stock, so it kind of had those flavors in there already, but it was a shortcut method to get it. And I did it with like a bunch of onion and celery and, well, broccoli, obviously, a ton of broccoli. I cooked up the celery and onion into a really lovely, not caramelized, I'm trying to think of the right word. It's not coming to me. But, yeah, whatever the word is. And then toss them with a little bit of garlic and a whole bunch of seasonings, and just, oh, it was amazing. I made, I think, 6 servings worth, and, or no, it'd be about 8 servings worth because we put about 6 in the freezer. And yeah, I already want to crack it out again, but that would be a bad idea. Ooh, we got a breach early on, fantastic. I also made a bunch of chocolate chip cookies that were supposed to be for her, but then my lack of self-control made me eat a dozen cookies in about 3 days, and oops. But oh, chocolate chips just make me happy. Like, that's my childhood right there. How can a person say no to that? Western Forest. Ooh. I do not remember the layout of this at all, honestly. Like, it's foreign knowledge to me at this point. Which is bad, because it's only been like a year since I played Path of Exile yet. Not even. Like, I obviously had this season done, but I didn't play the season before that, and I ended the previous season at about the halfway mark. I guess I just got terrible memories of this. It's been replaced with Path of Exile 2 stuff.
Do not worry, little beast. We are friends now.
I'll let that be the end. Don't want to track down any more of these guys.
Looks like this land and I are coming to an understanding.
Oh, there's more cosmetics to unlock. Perfect. Or is that level 20? 20? I think it's level 20. Yeah, that's it. That explains it. They made the requirements for this really low and easy, and that makes me happy. Allows me to focus back into Path of Exile 2 if I wanted to. Which I definitely do. I don't know if GGG has released a projected time for the 2.0 release. Definitely haven't seen anything, but I hope it's soon. I know they have a lot that they want to put out there and a lot they need to put out there, and I mean, I have faith in them. They're a really good company. They know their stuff. Yeah, I think that's it.
Great hunt, exile.
Perfect.
I now will write a mighty poem about it.
Inside Howard. Dash here is the worst of all the dash skills, as weird as that sounds, but it's definitely the worst. Hopefully I can find the other one soon, because I do not like Frost Blink and Flame Dash are infinitely better. Same with Leap Slam is pretty damn good, but I'm definitely not going to be a Leap Slammer this time around. Too much attack speed required for that. Well, actually, throwing mines is possibly attack speed. I'm not too sure how it works yet. We'll figure it out.
You strike me as someone.
You're gonna, well, I'm definitely gonna kill him. I don't care about 40 max life.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Probably the 1-2 skills is what I'm going to be getting. It used to be 2, but they balanced it out. Makes it feel like the other ones are more worthwhile. I don't know if it will be or not. I'm going to have to look at them, because I do not remember what the balance rewards are now. They changed them last season, and I did not commit that to memory at all. I guess if anybody here has the fear of spiders in video games, like I know apparently some games you can't even show spiders, people get scared of it, and there's like, I think Skyrim had the thing where you can say that you're arachnophobic and it would change the spiders in the game to something else. It might not be Skyrim, it might be something else, but there's definitely a game out there that changes it, I remember that. And then there's Dark Souls, and it's just like, hey, let's make your worst nightmare everything. One game that definitely shouldn't play that game, I mean, that's a wrong way to say it. That should not reduce the horror aspect of it, is like Path of Exile, Diablo, that sort of thing. It's supposed to be extremely dark and uncomfortable. If they made it less horror intensive, it would feel like the stakes were reduced. Boy, I like how messed up and disgusting some of these enemies are. Like, these mobs here literally run into you and suicide themselves. It's horrible and terrifying. Like, how do you fight an enemy that's willing to do that? And they're just like, hey, this is a basic mob. Fine. Crazy girl. She's the worst one out of all the bandits by a mile, and yet she's usually the only one worth siding with for the mods. Ugh. I am having a good time, all things considered, because I still can't get over how much easier the early game is for Path of Exile 1 compared to 2. Like, I would have died 10 times over in 2 by now.
I'm not up to that just yet.
The Waver's Chambers. Yeah, that's going ahead, so I don't want to do that yet. Because I got Lyra in this one yet. Beautiful. Am I growing out? No, that's still 3. It looked like 4 for a second. Maybe the reason why I'm thinking about all the food that I've made lately is because I'm just so hungry. We also went to the Indian place in town that is just ridiculously good, and had their coconut chicken and I can't remember the name. Honestly, we ordered some food that I've never heard of. We didn't go for the normal like samosas type. We went for I can't remember. It was just like meat on a skewer, but it had a special name to it. I could not tell you what it is though, but man was it good. It was served with a red semi-spicy sauce. Like, honestly, if you were to look at it, you'd think marinara, but it was definitely not marinara. It had a great flavor, went really well with the lamb. So amazing. And then There's another one. It was a barbecue pork curry, which I wouldn't think barbecue and curry would go together when it's a saucy dish, but I guess they barbecued it first and then stewed it in a curry, and what a wonderful sauce. They didn't have any biryani, which was surprising. I was really looking forward to some biryani, but instead they had a fried rice because it was a Nepalese place, and I guess that's more their style. And yeah, we ate to the point where we hurt, and neither one of us are like Indian food first kind of people. Like, I love the flavors and all, but just other styles of cuisine we both enjoy more. Like, hey there, Pablo. How's it going, kitty? Like, we're both big into Asian foods, a lot of Japanese. My girlfriend's Filipina, so a lot of Filipino food. So lots of inasals, lots of shomai. Oh man, we gotta make shomai, and I think we have shrimp in the fridge, or in the freezer. All we need to do is get a little bit more shredded pork. I think we have everything for it except for the frozen pork, because we should still have the wraps. Oh man. And I make a just intensely good sauce to go with it. Like, oh. I am heavily tempted to make some shomai this weekend. Kitty, kitty, kitty.
I hate to pluck a pretty flower, even a poisonous one like you.
Kitty. No more rubbing your face on me, buddy. Just a second. I don't think he realizes that I have OCD, and it's, gotta balance myself when he does that. There you go. Good kitty. Good kitty. You can stay on my lap if you want to, but just don't rub your face into me, buddy.
How can I hit?
Let us sell a bunch of random stuff that I don't need. Probably didn't even need to look into it, but like, what do you got here? That's nothing. Excuse me. That came out of nowhere. Nice, nice. This one too. That's probably not... it's better in some ways. More life, more regen. More dex. Terrible, that's terrible, perfect. Terrible stuff makes it pretty easy to swap around, except for, dang, those things are fused together. Okay, so that's better for me right now because the fusing's, damn. Didn't even notice that. Bolt and fire res, let's do that. Yeah, the light damage is probably better than the little bit of mana. Let us update these randomly. Both terrible. This one here, a little bit of max life. We got it. I could have done that too. Boom. Yeah, no, thank you, girl. Drop this. I need better mana flask, so on game. Keeping, probably not bad. Level 1 stuff. Oop.
My help is yours.
Sell the rest. Oh wait, that's right. I got potions.
Goodbye.
Probably, at least. I don't know. I think I do. Don't need melee splash. Small, large, medium mana. I guess I got nothing really to turn in yet. Medium life. Large life, medium life. Small life, small mana. Okay. Terrible organization, but it'll
I have
do.
seen travel far.
Those the Weaver's Chambers I still need to do. And I had them found, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, top left. There we go. lots of experience. Still going, well, not super fast. People go a lot faster than I do, but I feel like I'm going at a pretty decent pace. I'm happy with it. Weird that whatever the creepy guy's name is, not Einhar, but it's the other dude. The one who falls in love with the spider in like Act 5 or, no, like 7 or whatever it is. Yeah. Why is that even a thing? Why does he fall in love with the spider? It's gross. Just don't. I mean, the other girl fell in love with a giant crab, so I mean, this game is weird. It definitely took liberties with NPCs' motivations. You exit. Sounded good. Oh, we got pretty good distancing out to really abuse the hell out of Spectral Throw. Grand, perfect. Ball of Deathwell, Cold Snap, Storm Call, Lightning Arrow. I don't think I need any of those. Really, the only thing I'm looking for skill-wise, which I don't think I'll find for quite a few levels, because I think it says level 26, is
I'm not up to that just yet.
Soul Reaver, or Soul Rend. Soul Rend. When we get it, it's going to make everything so aesthetic. I think I should have looked, because I'm not too sure how the spells interact with each other, but will Soul Rend work with, and I think it will, multi-shot? I'm pretty sure it will, just like I'm pretty sure it'll work with piercing shots. It would be silly for it not to. I got 4. Hell yeah. Beaver's smacking me around pretty good. There we go. Thought it's just gonna stop taking damage for a bit. One thing I wish in this boss fight is that the little spider still gave you experience. Like, you're taking them out so fast and so many of them, and they don't give you any experience. Watch it, Reaper. You're done. And when you're throwing Spectral Throw against a wall, it seems to stop at the wall, so if there's an enemy right at the wall where you're throwing, it wrecks them too. One, probably worth it. If I get the skill soon. That would do a lot more damage. Belt. Terrible.
That would only slow me down.
When is... Does anybody know when the new season of The Boys is coming out. Or Gen V. I guess Gen V would be this year. The Boys would be next year. But does anybody know when the new season Gen V comes out? Man, I love that show. Everybody expected it to be really terrible because it was during a writer strike, and like it seemed like it was. I mean, there's a lot of poorly written shows that were made specifically for being like checking boxes for messages, and it seemed like that's the path they were going, but instead they just made a really tasteful, amazing show with a lot of good messages. Like, who knew that you could do a show with positive messages to share that the messages didn't bog down the show? Like, man. Everything to do with, like, the trauma the older brother was going through trying to deal with everything. Oh, that was... felt for him the whole time. Like, yeah, I definitely... You can't support that kind of behavior, but, like... The dude, you felt for him. You felt every little bit of what he was going through, and yeah. Is that actually good? I mean, I lose strength, gain a bunch of resistances and some int. Yeah, I think that's worth it.
Hello.
Who would have expected him to, spoiler alert, pop at the end of that first or second episode? Like, that hit hard. Like, that wasn't a oops, surprise. That was a oh my god, that just happened. Frenzy and power charges on kill, increased projectile speed. Probably better than the little bit of added damage. Gives a bunch of resistances. Big. Yeah, that's worth it. That's definitely worth it. What a great early game amulet. Bar's level 16, I'm level 6. Ah, right. Anything else I can drop off here? Yes, bits. Effects not removed when unreserved mana is filled. Perfect. Q removes curses on use and reduces amount. That's unfortunate. But you know what? It's... yeah. Grand life. I doubt I'm using anything from in here, but I'm just putting it there for the time being. This here might actually get used depending on how good it is. It's terrible. Never mind. Yeah, that's worth it. Because somehow Spectral Throw is considered melee, right? No, projectile, never mind. Do this.
Yes.
Life instead of 7 cold res, yeah. That. Okay, that's unfortunate. Yeah.
Hello.
I know Energy Shield is like king early game, but not that much when it's a really terrible build.
I embrace the end of learning is the beginning of death.
Let's drop this. Don't care about Storm Call or Lightning Arrow or Cold Snap. I don't even know what Cold Snap is, honestly. But we are set. That's everything to the left done, now to the right. I do remember that the portal for this is always in the middle. Just gonna run straight up the middle. It's got a bunch of goodies to the side. I think the white bear's to the left, so I'll just kind of hit everything. Is the portal even on this one? Well, this was the one with all 3 directions. Maybe not. Taking out the bear down. God, I gotta just be chucking potions here. All the quicksilvers. And I can run the corner. There we go. Well, look at all those beautiful, beautiful charges. Giving me the crit chance, movement speed, attack speed, damage. Oh. Here's probably going to get a whole bunch of frenzy charges on this build because the class that it's going for seems like it gives it to, or sorry, ascendancy gives a lot for free. Ghost in here somewhere. Life one? Yeah. Too worried about it. I'm saying which one the labyrinth is. I'm pretty sure it's to the right, though. Remembering correctly, I gotta get 6 for the first lab. And there's 1 in the first act, 2 in the second, 3 in the third. Game. There. This one's just straightforward then. Best. They're all terrible, and hopefully they get better. Is there a portal on this map? I think there is. There is not on the one behind me I'm talking about. I really thought there was, and I was getting frustrated that I couldn't find it, but I guess if it's not there, it's not there. The one thing that's probably slowing me down, but I can't stop myself, is hitting every Vol side area. Because like once you have it forever, and it's like some of these are just, they can change the entire outlook of your early game if you get a good one. So why would I not do it?
I'm not up to that just yet.
Perfect. That's beautiful. Oh, there's the game. Okay. Okay, so it's a proximity one where I have to get right in there. Good. Oh no, you're running away the whole time. Don't do that. Don't do that. This is where I need Flicker Strike. Get right on top of him so he can't run away anymore. Okay, got him. Good. That was just terrible. Ace Nova, okay. Ooh, that would actually be helpful. Bismuth Flask, fantastic, because I do not have cap resistances yet. That will help me out. Be one of the other ones I have to learn the piano to make sure I keep hitting. Oh, this is the one that it's one every direction. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is the one where we get the trial.
Luxury and cruelty go hand in hand.
There, so I'm gonna go back and get that portal before I make the map reset. That's the one thing I don't like about 1 or 2, is that the maps reset way too fast. Honestly, I'd prefer it be like, if you don't manually reset it, just don't reset it. Because it's nothing to press Control click or Alt click, whatever it is, to reset it. But when you're going to town, you take a phone call, you come back, and then everything is just back to 0. That's unpleasant. Huh. My Google Home just told me that it lost my Wi-Fi network. So I freaked out. I thought this was gonna drop, but no, we're still good to go. Honestly, probably my cat just like pulled the cord or something and jiggled it a little bit. He's been known to do similar things. I mean, last night he hopped on the bed and woke us up very unexpectedly. Not because he was hungry or anything, but he hopped up, saw we had a glass of water by the bed, stuck his paw in, and when he was done drinking the water with his paw, splashed us completely with the water that was on his paw, and just
the proper mental preparation.
you don't expect it to rain on you when you're asleep.
Made of vipers. Remember, these gems are fantastic.
Yes, Babs, I know. She did it to you too.
Alive, with volitions inscrutable. Master conscious dreaming, as I instructed you. Your death would mean little to me, Malaga. It's what your demise could unleash that concerns me. Malachi.
We are investigating the Blackguard. Okay. Upper level. Well, I'm gonna need that Pierce most likely. But I really need just flat damage right now. My damage, while it's being good for the regular mob, is struggling pretty hard against Rick. And as soon as I get my first ascendancy, I won't have that problem anymore. Forgot about this. Need Crossbow, Herald of Thunder. Herald of Thunder probably will do some good. Grants a buff which adds lightning damage to spells and attacks. If you kill a shocked enemy, this will create a storm causing lightning bolts striking enemies. The damage inflicted by the skill is not affected by modifiers to spell damage. And it gives me just some flat lightning damage, so I'll put that on right now. Because right now I do not have mana issues, but I do have light damage issues. Ooh, that could be really good. And that could be really good. Not that one, actually. I thought the reduced mana cost, but I don't think I'll need it too much. I'm not going bows, not doing bows fired an additional attack, but coming down for the frenzy charges, that'll be huge. So we got here projectile damage, that won't be bad. Blind effect, don't care about that. Not gonna be. I'm gonna be using a wand, so I don't think that counts. No, I'm gonna be coming up here for sure. I'm also going to be hitting probably that. If not, it's not a big deal. Not any bit extra damage, though. Let's hit this for now. We'll figure it out. I don't have a plan, but I have concepts of a plan.
I'm not up to that just yet.
What you thinking, Beverly? What is it, big girl?
Poor corrupted creature.
A 0% chance of ever using it, and it takes up a lot of inventory space. I'm just gonna leave it on the ground. No, Beb, stay inside, girl. Stay inside. She was out like not even an hour ago, and she's mostly just wanting out right now because it's melting and she gets all the extra smells on the ground. She can just relax for a little bit though. She's in a good spot right now and she knows it. Yeah, I was right, this is the labyrinth area. Heck yeah, I didn't miss it.
The path to justice is slender and perfidious, fraught with missteps of ambition and despair, egotism and doubt. Should you choose this road, beware those who would waylay your hopes and disembowel your dreams. Remain sure and remain true.
Not even touch me. Skeleton. There we go.
There is a fine line between consideration and hesitation. The former is
that
wisdom,
there was supposed to be.
the latter is
What?
fear.
I completed it. Ugh. I think I made it to the end, then never touched the totem. Ah, no. Hey, Bebs, what you doing, girl? What you doing, girl? It's okay, girl. You're a good girl. I know. I know. I'm gonna have to go back and do that again. That's okay. Oh, Bebs. Oh, hey, Uno. I think they heard, like, maybe a neighbor walking into the back alley because now they're both asking to go out. And literally, like, an hour ago, they were out there. That's weird. Just wait, baby girls. Just wait. Yellow ring, big deal. Oh, I had some. Here we go. Oh, it doesn't have any resistances. That's unfortunate. I know it's basically as far away from the start as it can be, but there we go. That's the good.
You again? Well, I'm sure you won't be looking so calm.
Yes, piety, I know. You're terrible and evil, we get it.
I bequeath this transmutation device to you, Inquisitor
Weird name
Manigator,
they used.
in recognition of
Transmutation
your
device.
devotion to our sublime.
I'm sure it works.
Piety?
Herald of Bash, Ensnaring Arrow, Herald of Thunder, which I already have, I believe. Yeah, Herald of Thunder. Ice, which is the good one. Agony Poacher's Frenzy is another really good one, if you have a bow. Armor, Blood Rage, Ensnaring Arrow. Let's go Herald of Ice. Items, things that we definitely don't need. Movement speed, so it's worthless. 9 to 16, 9 to 16. Ooh, very nice. This is 2 to 29. Oh boy. $45 on there, and that's 36, 41. So a little less upper end damage, a little more lower end damage. Probably worth it, but I don't have the 11 to strength. Unfortunate. This guy here. Way worse. Unfortunately. Also pretty terrible comparatively. That's not it either. Yeah, they're all just not it. This one here is could have been for a flat physical.
Speak.
It's not what we're going for, not at all. Terrible.
Can't see why I'd want to do that here.
Frostwall, don't need Freezing Pulse. Spell Cascade, Proliferation, Spell Totem, Maim. Actually, that Proliferation could have been decent, so let's grab that one. I do not remember. But others? Potentially, I don't actually know. Let's just see. What kind of supports can we get going here? Cascade, Maim, Ice Shot, Frostwall, Freezing Pulse, Summon Skeletons, no. Elemental Hit, Ballista, Guess Lightning Strike, I mean, I'm definitely not using it, but seems to be one of the few decent ones on there. I already have Quicksilver. This Bismuth, it's pretty terrible because it's corrupted, so let's just... Ooh, but I can get a yellow belt. Probably with the energy shield.
The spirit is goodbye.
Ooh, give it to me. 5? That's strange. That's big. Good resistances and a little bit of something useful on it. Slightly useful belt, I mean. Happy with that. Oh, that's an actual amulet. Rarity. Of course. Terrible. So let's drop it. Good news.
If we dream,
I gave the pirate journey well.
Now I got a hideout. Hell yeah. Act 1. Labyrinth. Prison something. Prison gate? Probably this prison. Yeah, here it is. I feel like I'm right beside him. But there's no way that's the case. Perfect. I do not know how I managed to get through this without grabbing the trial at the end. Like, I did the trial. Oh well. The positive side to having this is I can just drop this, help me with some single target. Alright, I didn't have W turned on. Perfect. We got golden lightning damage now. Oh yes, you know, girl. I know you're adorable and cute in all the right ways. She's being a little sweetheart and absolutely attacking a hair tie on the floor. She's showing just how fearsome she is. That is what I forgot. I just ran out. I didn't go back through here to actually finish the trial.
Belief is the strongest metal of them all.
Go. Go. That's why I love to get all the waypoints and not leave any left behind. Following the road to El Dorado. The Fell Shrine Ruins. Right, this area. Talk to the Sanctum Lady right away. Mother of two, one small dead of three, weeps a turn. Interesting. I thought that was the Sanctum there. Dude. Alright. Bad person. Take you out. Because we are the good guys, the heroes of this game. Can't stop thinking about food right now. I'm so hungry. It's terrible. I've done this to myself. I'm trying to not overeat right now, and it's so easy for me to do so. So obviously there's going to be 3 of these shrines, but I do not remember this being here. I do not remember seeing those. I've never done that bit of the quest. Remember the walls that you have to make your way around. Very interesting. Sure this is the normal entrance. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, so the mother of 3, I've got 3 altars now. What do I get for that, though? The turn.
On this day, the second Sacrato of Verusi.
No, that has nothing to do with it. At least I doubt it does. Interesting. Seeing new content and having no idea what it's about. Oh, the other Trial of Ascension, that's right here. Good stuff. Getting the trial done should essentially unlock the entire campaign, because the first ascendancy point is grants level 20 summon Spectral Wolf. And yeah, that should do some serious work for us. All I have to do is crit or kill and it summons a wolf, and with getting frenzy charges that and power charges, that will definitely help with getting crits. Level 2, so that was definitely not it. Yep, that confirms it's not on either of the levels, just level 1, so we're gonna hammer this till we find it. But anything but the trial. Knowing this game is probably the other side of the map.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Go straight up then, see if we can find it here. Found spiders, that's for sure. Lots and lots of spiders. There it is, we found the trial. If you ever have troubles with these trials, you don't know how to get past them, just get Energy Shield. Energy Shield is completely broken against trials. Like, you can lose health, but Energy Shield comes up so fast that you will never have a problem doing it on these. Like, I had a character with like 6,000 Energy Shield, and I just sprinted through all of these trials whenever I did it on the highest difficulty, and it's just like, yeah. It's game changing. I remember my first ever character was a Slayer, and I struggled on these so hard. I sat there just like, what do I do? And I'd let the extremely slow regen that I had go up and deal with it, and it's just... It was really, really bad. And then I did it for the first time with the Trickster, and it just felt like straight up easy mode. Bosses can still be a little bit difficult when you get to the end on like the actual higher level ascensions, but you get a little bit of decent gear and it's no issue at all. Here for the crit. Definitely not the most efficient stats wise, but if that's how I summon the Spectral Wolf, I don't care about anything else. The wolf can carry me through the early games. All I have to do is get there. Keep forgetting to hit the Quicksilver Flask. Gotta keep in mind on that. love that guy's name. Yep, Steve, he's stuck in the mine. He needs a step bro to get him out. Howdy human, how's it going? Too bad they still kept the cheap OBE one-shot mechanics in the endgame. Yeah. Yeah. One-shot mechanics, I get that it makes it make other skills, or like lowering the skills of the boss fight actually important, but at the same time, and it also means that you can never trivialize content with gear. But it makes it feel like it doesn't really matter what you do. It's just unfair ways to die. I feel like they could have came up with a better solution than one-shots. But yeah, really, really solid game. It's worth coming back to, even though like I do enjoy 2 more right now. 1 is extremely solid and very much so still worth playing. Ripped. I seem to be way above level on these things. Why am I so higher level? That's strange. I don't feel like I'm doing too much. I'm just running a straight line and clearing as I run. I know the first time I came across the boss at the end of the Secumus thing in Path of Exile 2 there, I saw the hourglasses on the ground and I was like, oh, okay, great. I just need to avoid the hourglasses. This seems like something that will one-shot me. I didn't realize that what I had to do was grab them, and it gave you like literally no time for it. And then I found out where the one-shot was. Something like Maven's memory game, I feel like that's a lot more fair because it's really telegraphed and tells you kind of what you need to do, and the first time around there's not really any other things going on. When you do it in the higher level stuff, like they really mess with you, with the enemies still being there when the fight starts, and the circular things really messing you up big time, but like it tells you like, hey, follow these, and yeah, I'm playing Press
Hey,
yet.
you've been doing some serious gardening.
I'm trying to find, or I'm trying to get the cosmetics, and I'm looking forward to it. I actually got a bunch of other cosmetics just now. Apparently, I had completed the entirety of the season journey from like 8 months ago or whenever it was when I played this season, the 3.25, and so I got that just now. I opened up the mystery boxes and I got this owl that is pretty cool. The rest of the stuff was not as great, but like this owl is badass. It's got like a little crown on it. It summons its own perch. Like, it's a pretty sweet owl. I'm happy with that. Got the apex here.
Learning is the beginning of death.
Ooh, that's a big damage early game bow. Pretty nice. Then that is a staff that does staff things. Gotcha. Apex, sword, perfect. Gonna sell all this and good to go. I know, right? Like, I got the kitty too, and like the entire basis of the build is based around the cat, because Soul Rend has an effect or a microtransaction that will turn all the projectiles into the cat, and that's the whole purpose of it.
Greetings.
But oh man, that owl is fantastic. Like, it's honestly right up there with like the dragons and stuff. Like, oh, love how the wings got that like swoopy effect too. Like, whoever designed that owl did a great job. feel like I'm flying through this pretty well, which is also why I'm surprised I'm so high level. Like, I feel like I shouldn't be way over leveled in the area. Like, this is a level 20 area, I'm 24. I shouldn't be that much higher level unless I'm like really taking my time. I'm just killing like these packs of blues and yellows when I see them. Oh, corrupts the item, perfect. And I corrupt. Got anything worthwhile? Not really. See if I can make my sword something good. Probably gonna destroy it. Oh, I got Onslaught. Very nice. Wasn't expecting that. %10% for 4 seconds on kill. That's fantastic. Holy crap. That's the first time I've ever got anything good from that corrupt. There's the Onslaught. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm a beast now. Yeah, POE 2, it just needs the update to come out right now. Like, the burnout is definitely real. Every time I find something new, it's like completely game-breaking in there. And it's kind of unfortunate just how unbalanced it is. I feel like GGG was not intending for it to even be like 1% that ridiculous for how overpowered some things were. And it's not like they're inexperienced game developers, like, they know how things work together. But I guess they just didn't expect all the cohesion. Like, the most recent one that I'm seeing is like Trample Toe just one-shotting literally everything. And for a pair of boots that don't need really anything else to go with it, like, that's something they should have seen coming. Also, whenever Huntress comes out, oh, I'm gonna absolutely fall for that class. And it doesn't even need anything special. Just let it throw javelins, and that's all I need.
I'm not up
Give
to
me
that just yet.
Javazon, and I will be happy. So how are you doing there, Human Forever? What are you up to? It's Saturday, it's beautiful outside, and the world's on fire. So how are you spending your day? Maybe they just let some things loose so that we can test it out? Oh yeah, for sure let a few things loose, because if the game was a little too tight, it might have been unfun the other way. I don't think Huntress will come next. I hope I'm wrong. I hope you're wrong too, but you're probably right. I'm quite certain Druid is going to come out next. I thought it was going to be Druid and Huntress based on what they were saying early on, but I haven't heard anything about it in like literally months. So I know very little now. Did they put out any word as to what might be coming out? Do you know? Got the T16 with Blind Prophet. Blind Prophet looks nuts. Like, absolutely nuts. Like, you got the free Nimbus, you got the extra projectiles. I'm pretty sure you got a bunch of charges too, like... Yeah. And you're on the Trickster class too. Or not Trickster. The Shadow class too, so... The only reason why I didn't go that, like, I know that Lightning Strike is probably going to be the tippy top one with that class being just what it is. I've done Lightning Strike before, though, and I dropped it because it just wasn't for me. Like, there's Lightning Strike, there's Frost Blades, and there's Molten Strike that all work for it that way. But I really want the cats. I don't care if it's bad, I just want it to be aesthetic. Fubgun's build is great. I don't know which one Fubgun's build is. I assume Lightning Strike, because I followed a Fubgun Lightning Strike before. You're at T16. Whatever you're doing is clearly working.
Should be careful what I offer my tribute.
It's squishy. If you kill them before they kill you, it's all good. I mean, the best way to be tanky is to not have enemies. That makes sense. I really like doing tanky builds, but I mean, whatever I'm going to be doing won't be tanky. This is going to be just a disaster of a build. I did not pre-plan much. Oh crap. This one's hurting. Also gotta do always attack without moving. That almost popped me hard. There we go. There we go. For me, it's going to be Soul Rend with Mines, because I always wanted to do like a Trapper Miner type, and I'd never done that, and that's exactly what this is going to be, but instead of like Hex Blast or something like that, it's going to be with Soul Rend. And so if I play this right, the entire screen will just be covered in cats, and that's all I want. I want a bunch of these little guys flying around the screen, piercing enemies, and just going nuts. I have no idea if Soul Rend is any good right now, but that is not what matters. I mean, I made a Flicker Strike build work on a season where Flicker Strike sucked, so I just want it to look pretty.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Okay, let's go with Silver Choke. What a weird name. There we go, gotcha. Fluttering Essence, Flesh Offering, let's heal up. Now I'm probably gonna get popped, because the last time I did this, they popped me hard. Come on, come on. Yeah, I'm getting popped hard here. Gotta lock in there. Surrounding me hard here. There we go, I did it. Ooh, tight. Pretty tight. Lettering Essence. Increased evasion, attack speed, accuracy rating. Just need straight damage. Projectile damage not there though. Flasks. Chance of poison. Dagger attacks. Probably gonna need that. Wait to see stream T17s. Maybe I switch soon. I don't know if I'll be able to hit T17s with it, but if I do, I'll definitely be sharing it. Hey, this area was literally just a hideout. Alright, I don't need to be here at all. Wait. No, Dos, it's okay, girls. Just somebody walking their puppies. There we go, my dog's just barking at everything across the street, anything that she can bark at. Not you too, Beverly. You know better. Hopefully the barks aren't coming through the microphone, but I bet they are. Beverly, that's enough, girl. Are the T-17s the same as before Prussia? Because if they were, I hit a lot of them. I had a really great build that was like literally unkillable. It used Valen to regenerate energy shield based on your armor. It stacked a bunch of evasion and then turned that evasion to armor. It felt like whenever you got hit, it did nothing, and then it just gave you energy shield. Like, it was beautiful. I really, really enjoyed that build. Baby, are you home already? I think the girlfriend came home early. I'm not too sure what's happening here, but it's wonderful. Oh, Uno Dos is a Shih Tzu too, so I understand that entirely. They have attitude and personality, and they love to share it. Hi, baby. Welcome home. I didn't expect you to be home for a while. I thought you weren't done till 6, and it's 6:09. 5:30, and you're already... I mean, you're not home till 6:09? Did you go to Dollarama? Did you... I thought you were gonna say Dollarama are winners for sure. Okay, baby. Well. Oh, I'm hungry too, baby. I'll join you soon. I gotta find the random enemy that's locking me in here. I don't know where it is. But yeah. Oh. I thought I was locked in, but I wasn't. I was tricked. I left a whole bunch of the coconut chicken. I only ate the broccoli soup today. You haven't played before Prussia. I have 1,100 hours in POE. Holy, you hit POE too hard. No wonder why you got some burnout hitting you. That's nice. That's actually really nice. That's not too bad either. Both are better than what I got, so... do this for sure. A little bit of damage, lots of stats, a little bit of resistance. This one here was cold and lightning, that's fire and lightning. Yeah, let's hit another altar, get that for sure. Yeah, Uno Dos, she's Shih Tzu Maltese, and Beverly is a supposedly purebred pitty Staffordshire Terrier. But no, she's half pity, half lab for sure. And she used to be so quiet, didn't care when somebody was walking across the street, so nice and calm. And then Uno Dos came along and taught her how to bark at people on the sidewalk. She did a really good job of teaching, but it wasn't desired. Oh, only areas above level 46. That's weird. Alrighty. Well, we're going to keep on moving, finish Act 2, and then I am going to give my lovely girlfriend some attention because I know she definitely deserves it. I'm really surprised you never touched POE 1 before, because usually that was most people's gateway into POE 2, is they knew the game beforehand. And obviously, you're a fan of the genre if you've put 1,100 hours in, like that's... dedication. Most definitely. They have the cuteness of a chihuahua, but not the unbridled hate. I think Uno Dos's calling in life is Snuggles. Like, when she was a puppy, I knew that she was the perfect puppy because she knew us for a whole of 5 seconds, the girlfriend's son, or the ex-girlfriend's son, picked him up, or her up. He picked her up, and she just flopped in his lap immediately and just wanted snuggles and tummy rubs and nothing else. Like, it was so endearing and cute and wonderful in every way.
That would only slow me down.
Nope. This, and we got... Scroll, Scream the Mad. You can get taken a little faster, right? Come on. Come on. Let's do this. I was hoping to get a little bit more of this. I was hoping to get to like Act 4 or 5, but I guess I lost track of the time of day. I recorded a few videos earlier in the morning, and then as I was going to go work on them, I found out that, oh, both the videos that I fully recorded and was ready to edit, yeah, I didn't have the microphone on for those. Well, I had it on, but the program I was using to capture the audio was looking at the wrong microphone, and I just screwed myself entirely. So I had to redo everything all over again and wasted hours.
I'm not up to that just yet.
You played hardcore D2 and D3? Oh man, that is... I don't know how you did that. Hardcore is a different beast. It just adds so much stress to it. Like, every time I tried hardcore in D3, I found myself just being miserable because, like, the last time I did it, my Necromancer is what I was trying to do. I was trying to learn Necromancer, and I just kept dying, and I felt like I was losing all my progress every time I even touched the game, and I didn't want to play it because I was too afraid to keep on dying, and I think my fear of dying caused me to die a lot. 10, 14, no movement speed, no movement speed, decent resist but no slots. Yes, I won't be using any of those.
There's one. Farewell.
My help is yours.
Boop, 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 boop. Perfect. Oh, POE 2 or POE 1 is overwhelming. Like, holy crap, the bloat they have. The crafting system alone is monstrous, and it took me an age to get used to it. I was like legitimately scared to use Eldritch, whichever the ones are that you can put on your gloves and boots and stuff. Maybe it's just gloves, chest, and helmet. It might be boots as well. To give the extra implicits. Like, I was terrified. I didn't want to accidentally mess something up when I was using them. And then when you get used to it, it's actually like, oh, you know how things work. It's great, but crafting is such a massive barrier to entry for the barrier of knowledge, I should say. You never play any ARPG hardcore anymore, 42. Yeah. Maybe it's because I'm in that same state right now. I am 33, 34. Yeah. I play these to relax. I can't do it too seriously. Like, I enjoy it and I want to figure out the best things, but I'm not able to, like, grind my teeth down, like, basically stress myself out for certain things. If I die in softcore, yeah, I lose, like, the map or the keystone or whatever it is the Divines put into it, but I don't lose my character. That's a level of commitment that I can't do. I'm impressed that you were able to do it for so long, but oh, I tried once in D2, and like literally I think I got to like Act 3 and then died, and I was like, oh no, and it was like the end of the world to me because it was single player at the time. I didn't even have internet then, and oh, I didn't really recognize how much of a hit it was gonna be. And in D2, you still had to go and pick up your body even on softcore. So I had multiple times lost all my gear because I didn't know you could just log out and log back in and get it. I thought you had to go and pick it up, and I lost so much stuff in that game early on. I mean, granted, maybe the reason why I had that is that mentality is because I was only like 10 to like 14 at the time. What's the Life Globe skin from Challenges? You mean this one, where the helmet's there? This is the Night Lotus helmet. It was from the 3.23 season, the one with the... I can't remember. Affliction is what it was called. And you can't get it anymore, unfortunately, but man, I love it. It's so good. Like, I wish it wasn't associated with the helmet, but it is. And so because of that, it is the only helmet I'll ever wear because purple's my favorite color and this just looks so good. It looks so ridiculously good. I got some other good helmets, like in here I got the Cursebringer helmet, which gives you these horns, and when you smack things, it grows based on how many curses you have on enemies. The Eldritch Monarch is what I have in Path of Exile 2, and it gives the symbol over top of your head based on how many auras you have. This guy is just a helmet, this guy's just a helmet. This one here can look really good with the other like helmet stuff that came in a pack. Same thing with the Val Serpent, it can be decent. The Shackled Immortal helmet, that one, it just looks badass. I'm actually pretty happy with that one, but and same thing with this Rot Shaman. I just got that one based on this season stuff. I've never used it before, didn't know what it looked like, didn't know anything, but yeah, now I got... Also keeps track of how many unique foes you have slaughtered, and glows when unique enemies in your prison, so that's cool. Yeah, I don't know what that one does or what it looks like, but it's pretty cool. But yeah, we're going with this one because purple is king. Claws, critical strike chance. Probably not going to need accuracy ratings. I'm going to ignore that for now. And I need to definitely come up. I don't know if it's mines or traps, but I definitely need to get up into this range here. And anything that increases chaos damage, because I know the cat soul rend is chaos damage. Finding stairs. Do I need anything else here? I don't think so. Open the block passage. Yina has asked you to banish the floor. Yeah, menagerie. Yeah. So literally just that, then I'm done. Act 2. Perfect. The Act 3 is probably the most satisfying act because you get the ascendancies finally. But it starts with like that whole sewer area. Yeah, I don't know. Act 3 is a bit strange, but it has the best payoff of all of them, I feel. Not all of them are implemented in Path of Exile 2 yet. A few of them are, but when they do get implemented, oh, I'm looking forward to it. Only a few of them are implemented in 2, like this one here, the Eldritch Monarch is in 2, and... Ooh, dude. I'm not too sure which, if any of these are actually implemented into. This Divergence weapon is into, like the Celestial Cat's into. I got this Cane Toad from 2, and it's just so good. I really like the Toad. That's, yeah, the best portal effect for sure. And whenever the rest of them are implemented, I will be showcasing all the ones that I got. Or at least all the ones that are worth showing. Shout out from Toronto. Been watching you and taking advice from your videos since you started PO2. I'm glad that I've been able to help you, Jason. Thanks for stopping by. And shout out from Saskatchewan over here. Oh, really melting this guy, that's good. Had him at just the right spacing. Perfect. Hit him again, just like that. Oof. He's wrecking me here. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah, there we go. At checkpoint. And we're just gonna body rush this guy because we don't lose any experience at this point or anything. That's my first death here. But yeah, I'm getting wrecked and I'm not even too sure what's hitting me too hard, but oh well. I got him set up well now. Just all these projectiles getting me good.
I'm not up to that just yet.
We hit him. We got it. Perfect.
Spread the word amongst your kind, Nightmare. You're not welcome in my world.
Grab the buckler and shield just in case. Back. Another crafting recipe. Make our way to Sarn, and then I guess it's supper time. 6:30 our time, so definitely feeling a bit of a hunger pangs. I mean, I've been talking about food for like 60% of this, so that makes sense. Cobalt jewel, perfect. Come on, Clarissa, let's talk. Let's get to the area. Perfect. Thanks for stopping by, Hunter. Or human. I read that wrong for a second there. That was strange. Thanks for stopping by, human.
Can't see why I'd want to do that here.
Appreciate you hanging out. But yeah, that is everything. I can't remember if I need to actually touch that, so I'm going to run all the way over there just so I don't have to do this walk around again. And then, yeah, I think we're going to have a little bit of lamb. You guys have a great night. See ya. Thanks again.